Hello traders, this is a full 1-year follow-up results of the SPXL day trading plan. We are up over 20% right now. In that same time period, the S&P 500 is only up about 3.4%. So we've essentially 6 times our profits by trading my SPXL day trading plan and using the SPXL leveraged ETF. What you're looking at right now is a trade that I'm in today with this trading plan. You can see it's going really well right now. I have no idea if it's going to continue to do so or it's going to roll over. It might even be red by the end of the day. But what I do know is I don't have to worry about it because the trading plan tells me exactly what to do and when to do it. And I don't touch this thing until after the market is closed. By the way, if you're interested in the trading plan, it is available at patreon.com. I will share a direct link to the trading plan. There is a small monthly fee if you want access to the trading plan. But this is a back-tested and forward-tested for more than a year now of data, real data, showing that this trading plan is profitable. So you may want to try it. If you do try it, I strongly suggest that you only take one single share trades until you have taken 100 trades with it and proven that it's profitable for you as well. So let's get back to the video. Now, here it says S&P 500 day trading results after 1 full year of trading the SPXL day trading plan. So why S&P 500 here and SPXL over here? Well, SPXL is 3 times leveraged. So if you have a trading plan that gives a return of about 10%, let's say, for example, 10% a year with the S&P 500, you could make 30% with SPXL just by the virtue or the fact that SPXL is 3 times leveraged. Now, there's a really important caveat there. That is only if you're all cash at the end of every day. So if you have like a buy and hold strategy that works with the S&P 500 and you try to apply it to SPXL, you're probably not going to have a good time because there's something called decay that is going to eat away at your profits over time with SPXL. So this is for day trading only or very, very short time periods, not for long-term holds. And that's what this plan is all about, is short, not short-term, but just single day trades. We only ever take up to 1 trade per day, but we never ever hold overnight. And that's all going to be explained to you here in the highlights. So first of all, there's absolutely 0 predictions required. You don't have to look at the chart and think, oh, is tomorrow going to be a good day for a trade? It's all already decided for you in the trading plan, and that's what I back tested and forward tested and proved works in the long run. We're not affected by news, and that just means that, you don't have to go, oh, there's some bad news coming out, maybe I should stay out of the market tomorrow. No, you don't worry about the news at all. You just look at the trading plan. If the trading plan tells you that to place an order, which there's always an order out with this trading plan. The only difference is that there might be some days that go by where the order is not triggered. So that's another beauty of this trading plan. We never hold positions overnight, and that means that we're not subject to gap ups or downs. If you watch the markets, you know that overnight and in the morning in the pre-market, there could be huge gaps, ups or downs, and you just don't know what to do if you're in a position. Should I get in? Should I get out? Whatever. We're not dealing with any of that stuff with this trading plan. Entries are executed automatically. We place the orders generally the day before. We use buy stop orders, so that means when the price comes up to our order, it's triggered, and that's it. It's already done for us. We have a stop loss in place. Always, these buy stop orders have hard stops built into them, and you're never exposed. If the market drops off after your order gets triggered, it'll hit your stop loss and get you out. So it only takes about 5 minutes per day because this thing is so automated. You just put those orders out there, and then if they get triggered, what I do is I set my alarm on my phone and I get ready to close the trade at the end of the day. So there's no need to be around during market hours because of what I just said. And once the market closes, I get out of the trade as soon as possible. So if I'm around, I close the trade right at 4 p.m. or 4:01. If I'm not around, then I close the trade as soon as I get home before market hours. Of course, you can always close it on your cell phone as well. So how did I get to this point with the SPXL trading plan? First, I developed a simple trading plan with rigid rules that only trades the daily time frame of SPXL. And this is a direct link to the trading plan. This will take you to that Patreon page and right to the trading plan. Two, I've back tested that trading plan during the worst S&P 500 market conditions that I've seen to date. If you look at the SPX chart, which is the S&P 500, during this time period, you'll just see that the S&P 500 just went off a cliff and went south. But this plan still proved profitable, even though it only takes long positions. It's not a short-sighted plan. It only takes long positions. So backtesting proved profitable independent of share size, and that's highlighted because that's an important point. If you are profitable only because you got lucky and you said, hey, I think tomorrow is going to be a good day and I'm going to double down on my share size, and now all of a sudden you're profitable, that doesn't really mean anything long term. So I wanted to remove that variable, and we tested this with one single share on every single trade. And that's how we proved this thing was profitable. And the next step was to now take real money trades for 100 trades and see if it was still profitable. And yes, it was. So from May 25th, 2022 to March 2nd, 2023, I forward tested this trading plan. It proved profitable with almost $10 per share. Again, that's really important. That's per share. So one single share. If you're trading 10 shares, you'd be up $100. If you're trading 100 shares, you'd be up $1,000, so on and so forth. The return on investment for that 100 trade period was 13.36%. This is in less than a year's time. Keep that in mind. And that was despite a very choppy market. And in that same time period, the S&P 500 was essentially flat. So the S&P was flat. We made over 13%. And then as of May 24th, a couple days ago, we've taken 130 trades, and we've now traded for one full year, and it's currently up $14.52 per share with an annual return of 20.25%. During that same period, the S&P 500 only went up 3.4%. So that's where I got we've 6x'd our profits in that same time period at the beginning of the video. That's pretty much it. What we can do now is look at the spreadsheet and go over some of the data that I'm tracking. My account size is still pretty small, but what I am doing and what I suggest everyone does is to slowly increase your account size as you prove something profitable. And that's after back testing and forward testing and taking 100 single share trades. You have to do all of that first, and then you start building up your account and taking more trades. That's my suggestion. If you jump in with too much money, you're going to get very emotional and scared, and you're going to pull out of a trading plan that potentially works, but because you've risked too much, you just can't deal with the stress of taking short-term losses in light of long-term gains. And that's what trading one single share does for you. You don't really care about losing a few dollars a day. You're more concerned about collecting the data, and that's what we did here. So if we scroll down, you can see every single trade that I've taken since May 25th, 2022. I'm going to scroll kind of fast because there's a lot of trades. I show all these trades in my monthly updates. I've shown this a million times in a bunch of other videos, so you can go back and look if you want to see more details. But here you could see this is May 24th, and that is 1 year of trading. Our last trade, other than, of course, today, and I think we might have had one yesterday as well, our last trade within this 1 year period was trade number 130, and our overall results after 1 year, 1452, and that's what we saw in the Word document, and our P&L year to date is 882. And May right now is red. That's again before today's trade. With today's trade, it's looking like it's going to be green, but you'll have to watch for the next video where I update you on May to see what happens there. Back up to the top here. Now, share size calculator, I have this spreadsheet available also on Patreon with the share size calculator, but you really shouldn't be using this until you've taken 100 trades with one single share. Once you have, then you can put in your account size. And I only trade 1/3 of my account because this is a cash account, and that's what this is how I come up with the number of shares to buy. So as the account grows, like let's say I add another $100, it's not going to probably increase. See, it's not going to. I'll have to put in a couple $100. Sorry, let's do 1916. I don't even remember what so there. Now I get to go up one more share. So that's how that works. And then here I was just collecting data of smaller trade periods. The only thing that really mattered was the first 100 trades. Are they profitable? And now I just continue to track the trades. But then I broke them up so that you could see even within that 100 trade period, there might be times where you're going to have some larger periods that are unprofitable. The first 50 trades were quite profitable. The second 50 trades lost a little bit of money. But then year to date, so at the beginning of 2023, that was trade number 81. And on this spreadsheet, it goes up to 130. And you can see that we've been quite profitable. And also from 101 to 130, quite profitable. There's been 248 trading days. 130 trades have been taken in that time, so that gives you an idea. You're trading almost every other day on average. P&L, we already went over that. Win rate, about 57%. That was lower than back tested, but this is just a lot more data than we had, and it's real data. The back testing is only so good. We had about a 65% win rate with back testing. Here's our wins, losses, total trades. The win rate isn't really that important. What matters is kind of the long-term statistics. And here you can see our average loser and our average winner is slightly smaller. But our year-to-date average winner is actually quite a bit bigger than our average loser. So the data is kind of changing, and that's an important thing to keep in mind. P&L per share per trade is 11 cents. That just needs to be a positive number to make sure that you are profitable. And you can see our P&L curve right here, which was pretty erratic at the beginning. Lots of volatility in the market. Things dipped down near zero, not quite, but they were kind of approaching there, but never went to zero, never went below. And you can see this is essentially the beginning of the year right here, and we have gone up steadily. So everything is going great, and we are going to continue to trade this trading plan. I'm going to continue to update you guys with the results. I will do a May wrap-up video once we finish May and give you some more details on what's happened this month and what's going to happen going forward. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. Whether you trade this plan or not, I really don't care. But what I want to, the message that I want to send out there is that you should have a trading plan. You should be trading off of a plan, not off of feeling. And hopefully you back tested that plan or you're working on that. Once you do that, forward test it with one single share. Once you're profitable with that trading plan with one single share for 100 trades, then think about slowly increasing your position size, just as I've done. All of this makes life just a lot more easy and less stressful. And then hopefully you can continue that profitability. But if you're just doing random things, you're going to have random results and not really know if what you're doing works. And when something works, you won't know why. So you got to have a system, and then you have to test it, and then you can start trading it. So always go into every single trade with a plan. Stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.